Welcome back everyone to Pontos Fathom Hobbies. This is another paint through video for Cthulhu Death May Die, and we're setting up for the Season 2 Episode 2 Nameless Woods episode. So we've got investigators and monsters on here on the board. We've got Ariele Venturi from Napoli, Italy, and Sam Wood from Wichita, Kansas. And then we've got the monsters that come with this episode, the flying polyps and the NightGaunt. So let's get into painting these. We'll set up the basically the palette based on the actual characters here. So here we see the NightGaunt and the is dark shades, and the flying polyps got those red eyes. So we'll basically we've got these zenithal primed already. We've gone ahead and done a massive Cthulhu Death May Die zenithal priming episode. So if you want to go out and watch that, you can check it out below in the links. And we'll basically use the cards as the reference here, so just keep things simple. I think for the NightGaunt, we'll just really just going to hit it with some mute color because it doesn't seem to have a lot of variation there. So we'll put a wash on it too and darken it up a bit. And then for the investigators, again, I kind of picked these two because they sort of have similar color palettes as well. So you've got the blue jeans of Sam Wood, and then you've got the blue shirt of Ariele. And then you've also got the khaki, the hat, the brown boots, the wood of the pitchfork, and the wood of the gun. And then a couple variations, like he's got some metallics for his pitchfork, he's got the green shirt, and she's got some ammunition belt on, so maybe I'll do those in copper. She's got some reddish brown highlights for her hat and for her scarf. But yeah, overall they kind of like look good together on the board as well. And it also, you know, when you're painting, you can kind of hit more models at the same time. So let's get the paints out. I'm just going to use Tamiya paints. I've got my magnifying Oculus here. And just so you guys know, the great old one when we play this episode is going to be the Black Goat of the Woods. So Season 2, Episode 1, we played Yog-Sothoth. And we've already painted up Black Goat of the Woods, if you want to go check that out. So we started out with flesh flat, which I will put a wash on. Sky blue for the base of the jeans. Again, we'll darken it with some washes afterwards, but just for the base coat. Some of the browns and wooden color for the khaki and the shoes and the hats, things like that. The guns and the pitchfork handle. This is that copper I'm going to use for the ammunition belt that she's wearing. And maybe for some of the buckles, like maybe I'll get Sam Wood's buckles with the brass. And also this titanium silver. I guess titanium gray, but that's fine. For the pitchfork. And we use a little bit of red. And then this, maybe that green muted color is just kind of a generic monster color that you can put a base coat down on. And then again, we'll highlight it with maybe some Nuln Oil or some different washes. So yeah, let's get into it. Last video we did Yog-Sothoth in our Season 2 Episode 1 video. But this one we're gonna use Black Goat of the Woods. I think just thematically, the Nameless Woods. And I'm trying to parse out the characters. If you want to check out the links below, our Patreon will probably have polls. Who do you want to play in the future episodes? And if you like and ring the bell, you can definitely get notified when the gameplay. So we will do a gameplay of this as we always do. So the way I do this is basically I'll paint up the investigators and some of the special characters just in time for tabletop ready. So and you can also always participate in the comments, leave a comment, let us know what you're painting. So yeah, I hit him up at first with the flesh tone. Then I've gone into the some of that, just a wash, a base coat on the monsters with the dark green. Then I'm going to grab Sam's shirt with that light green, and then I'll wrap it up with his jeans and Arielle's shirt, and then finally the khakis. Wrap those up and just get some paint on the minis. I didn't prime the I never primed the miniatures. I kind of think that that brown color is fine, and I just used a base coat. But I always make sure that I will seal them in with a spray lacquer at the end, either a clear or a matte. I think I'll go with clear. Most of my Cthulhu Death May Die ones, I keep them clear. So here's our base coat. You can see Sam's got some flesh. He's got green and blues. Arielle's got some first coat of browns and her flesh color and her blue shirt. And the monsters are just kind of washed. I did kind of lighten up the face of this polyp, and then I kind of made it thin enough so that some of the zenithal prime shading kind of came through. And I also didn't go too deep into the crevices. I wanted to have some of that black undercarriage kind of stay as a color. So yeah, so here they are in first pass. And you know, I think getting the flesh down is important. I didn't actually do the suspenders yet. I have to wait for that green to dry, so I'll just hit the blue on Sam's suspenders. And I don't think I got all the details of Arielle's shirt as well, but you can hit that up later just to get some paint on the mini. I'm going ahead and I'm just hitting the bases on the monsters here. Hitting the washes on the investigators as well, getting some wash on those, and going ahead and getting some of the detail colors in, like getting the browns in, some of the details of the brown, putting a coat of some of the metallics on the pitchfork and the copper for the bullet belt, and then like highlighting those extra points, like I mentioned, Sam's suspenders, her leather strap, the two tones of the leather bag, and then the washes, Nuln Oil and Reichland Flesh. One thing for the polyps, I actually hit the polyp eyes with copper at first underneath the red, and then I highlighted it with the red. So it's kind of like, they've got the washes on them already, they've got the coats on them already, and just need to do some highlights and some cleanups on these. I got some metallics for Sam. Now we're just going to hit them with the, they've dried, and we're going to hit them with the, I'm going with the clear coat, gloss. I kind of like putting the Cthulhu Death May Dies with the gloss because they get a lot of handheld and they seem to hold up a little bit better. So we'll go through them one by one here. Here's Sam. The gloss has got a nice shine on. Really the features just popping out from the washes. Same thing with Ariele. Could have done a little bit better with that hat, but it's fine. Looks better. I actually ran out of red, and I had to go to the model shop too. You can see my old red up in the left there. I hit the eyes here on polyps, and like you can see, there's some of those polyps have got that copper color, just kind of make it a little bit odd. And see the zenithal prime coming through on some of the undercarriage and some of the deep areas for contrast. And then finally in the NightGaunts, we hit them up with the wash as well, make them just kind of gross looking. And that's gonna do it for the video. So yeah, let's take a tour through them, and like I mentioned, like and subscribe, ring the bell, and you get notified when we do the season 2 episode 2 playthrough. And I hope you enjoy the video. See you on the gameplay. Take care. Bye bye.